And again, we thank you for joining us here on a Saturday night. And, well, we don't want to put in the win column yet, but good first half for the Railers. We want to see it continue.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Keep up the intensity. Just because you're up doesn't mean you back off, because you back off and Coach L sees it, you'll be sitting over by him real quick.
Starters on the floor for the Railers: Perry, Ebelair, Hop, Cook, and Block. Baseline jumper on the way. That's going to be no good. Gavin with the rebound for the Railers. Looks ahead to Aaron Hop down court, and Aaron took one too many steps at the free throw line. Gavin with a nice outlet pass.
Beautiful outlet pass.
And Hop with a nice over-the-shoulder catch, but and I'm not sure he did travel.
I don't think so. I thought it was 1-2 and went up. It may have looked too pretty and too easy, but Hop can do that to you. Well, he's pretty athletic. And that was a three-quarter court outlet pass off a rebound. What an outlet by Gavin.
Three missed, rebound by Byers, put up, missed again. This time Gavin with another rebound. Railers continue to look to push the basketball. Ebelair down in the corner to Cook. Cook hands off to Hop underneath, off the glass, missed it. Shot was contested by Taylor and Jarrett for Eisenhower.
Nice pass by Cook to Hoppy, and Hoppy right underneath the hoop, and looked like he was wanting to pass it first, and then decided, oh man, I'm really open, I better shoot it. And then by that time, three Panthers had been there.
Nice move, blocked by Gavin, as a shot was put up by Braxton Woodland. And it's one of those situations, Josh, I think, where we may not hear many whistles as Gavin goes down hard, as did Caleb Taylor. He went down, I think, even harder, landing on his arm. And I think he's going to be okay, but the foul is going to go against Woodland. That'll be his first on Eisenhower. And Gavin Block will go to the line, and Block will be shooting two.
I think we're all right.
Gavin, the senior, 12 points in the first half. First free throw on the way, spins off, no good.
Yeah, Gavin coming into the contest tonight from the free throw line, maybe the one area that he would be disappointed in as far as his stats go, just a 71% free throw shooter, and I think he would probably tell you too, the way he could shoot the basketball and as many free throws as he's practiced in his life, he would probably hope to be around 80 to 85.
31-4 as Gavin splits them. Reach in, knocked away by Cook. Tipped away, nice hustle by Cook as he got in the way of Taylor and Jarrett taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, and it looks like Eisenhower has said the 1-3-1 didn't work so well in the first half, so now they've gone man, and I don't know that that'll work real well if we start breaking out some plays.
Yeah, there's a few back doors we've got. And,
you're going to see them real quick.
6.5 to go, third quarter. Lincoln on top, 31-4. Ebelair into the front court for Lincoln. Watched by Graves. Hands off to Gavin on the right wing. Gavin tosses back to Ebelair. Peyton with the dribble. Got to watch the 5 count. There's the back door. Gavin with the double clutch in the air. Got it to go, and he's fouled.
Yeah, they're great. And they almost ran the same play 2 times in a row. The first time it didn't work, and I think Gavin told Ebelair, let's go run it again. I think I can get it. And Gavin gave a little bit better of a fake coming out to the top, and that back door came. And then he went to the basket, and Eisenhower went up to try and foul. And good job by Gavin hanging on, being strong, and finishing, now completing the 3-point play.
34-4.
Well, it's running clock after the fourth quarter, Jeff?
I think so. If they use it in the tournament, I think they have to decide before the tournament starts if they are going to use it. I'm sure Eisenhower would like to see it.
Yeah, let's keep this thing going.
Under 6 minutes to go. Underneath, Woodland couldn't hang on to it. Ball tipped around, picked up by Ebelair. Looks ahead to Will Cook. Heading down court off the glass, missed it. Gavin tries to come in for the rebound. That's no good. Eisenhower may have their best chance to score. Graves goes in, and a foul is going to be whistled on Ebelair.
Yeah, and I think if you go back to one thing, the Railers have missed a couple of those layups tonight, Jeff. We had Gavin miss one really early in the game. Isaiah Bowers missed one, an open layup, and that time Cook's one where there was some pressure.
We had Hop underneath with his. Yep.
You're right. I think if there's maybe one thing if you go back, it's 34-4, but we're being kind of picky. But in a close game like a Lanphier game, you need those easy scores.
Eisenhower Jacavian Jenkins in for the first time for Eisenhower. Far side Jarrett stuck in the corner, gets it back out to Jenkins.
Yeah, good job by Gavin cutting off the baseline.
Jenkins makes a move, pass to Graves, but he throws it back to Will Cook. Will behind the back, hands to Hop, streaking down the lane,
Nice.
up and in.
Yeah, great pass too. Cook figured out there were two Panthers back there, so he kind of did a delayed break, and that saw Hoppy streaking down one side, got him the basketball, and Hop was there to finish the layup. Another turnover by Eisenhower, and the Railers want to run again.
Thrown away again. Railers in the front court. Perry in the corner for three. That's no good. Gavin and Hop trying to fight for the rebound, but it's Eisenhower that comes out with it. Jenkins having some trouble handling it, lost control, rolls to a Railer, and with 4:40 left in the third quarter, Ebler is going to walk it into the front court with the Railers up 36-4. Lane opens up. Peyton will go in, and Peyton will go to the line shooting two as Peyton faked the pass out to Will in the corner, and Ebler will go to the line and he'll shoot two. Foul whistled on Eisenhower, went against Woodland, his first, team second. The senior playmaker, Peyton Ebler's free throw up and good.
Good job by Peyton. Handled the ball all night long. I don't think he's got a turnover so far. The Railers really, with only two of them as a team here through almost halfway through the third quarter. So the Railers have done an excellent job of handling the basketball.
Peyton, first one good. Second one, that one will roll off. 37-4. 4.5 to go. Jarrett over to Graves. Hale fakes the pass inside, swinging around the perimeter. Nice move by Jarrett off the glass. Won't go down. Gets his own rebound, goes up. That won't go down, but he'll go to the line shooting two as Gavin got him on the way up. So at the line will be 6'2" sophomore Stephon Jarrett.
Yeah, Jeff, just looking through some of the program here for the all-time here, and I think this tournament started in, 03, was it? 03. And steals leader was a former Railer, a steal machine for those couple of years. Chris Bunch holding the record still. And, you play as many good players as the conference has put out. You think records will be broken quite often, but this record has stood since 03. Steals leader Chris Bunch with 22. The next closest is Alvis Berry from Jacksonville with 18. So Chris Bunch with a lot of steals that year, 22 steals.
I don't know if you get the opportunity when the tournament was in Chatham. You sit courtside. I don't think you realize, for me at least, I don't know if I've seen a quicker Railer than Chris Bunch.
Yeah, he was quick, and boy, what a team that was with Corey Farmer and Eric Young, and another one of the champions here at this tournament. My brother played on that team, Gallagher played on that team.
Perry three is up and good. 40-6. Both free throws were good earlier from Eisenhower. 3:40 left in the third.
Yeah, Railers were champions that year in 2003, 5-0 during that tournament. Derek Schrader on that basketball team.
Three, that's up and good from Jenkins.
Nobody on Isaiah as he's going to have a clean
49, Isaiah goes up and in. 42-9. Would it be mean to say the scoring has picked up? We approach the 3-minute mark. Lincoln on top, 42-9. We head toward the latter stages of the third quarter here. Graves fires a three. That's no good. Gavin the rebound, tipped out to Peyton. Ahead to Bowers again. Bowers lets the defender go by. Tried to flip it over to Garrett Isles. Ball flipped around. Garrett gets it back to Bowers off the glass. Won't go down.
Yeah, another layup there. One Isaiah probably would tell you he should have made, but another good pass there by Isles.
2:35 left third. Lincoln up by 33. On the baseline. Kick it back out. Jenkins. Graves, high arcing three. In and out. Ball tipped around into the hands of Garrett Isles.
Jordan Nelson, the all-time leading scorer in this tournament, Jeff. Won exactly 100 points in 2011 in the tournament. One point better than Cody Marshall of Jacksonville with 99.
Gavin's three from the top of the key is no good. And then Ebler is going to be whistled for the foul. He tried to knock it away from Graves. A little too much skin. Third on the Railers, first on Peyton, and Peyton will check out. KJ Fry will come into the lineup for the first time for the Railers. And you just wonder, as things are going along, we see Hop, we see Ebler, we see Cook on the bench. Got a chance we probably won't see them the rest of the night.
Let's just make sure we're up 30 by the time that buzzer rings going into the fourth, though. That timekeeper on the down on the floor doesn't have to worry about hitting that button to off.
2 minutes left in the third. Lincoln 42, Eisenhower 9. The Railers' best defensive effort this year. They held Rochester to just 28 points back in December. Lefty three on the way. That's up and good. That is Freeman. 42-12.
Somebody's got to be open. We got two guys on Gavin.
Gavin makes a move around everybody, finds Bowers in the corner, swinging around Fry. Isles makes a move down the lane. Bowers, corner three, in and out. Ball tipped around. Who's going to track it down? It's Eisenhower, and then it's tipped away from behind by Isaiah. It'll stay with the Panthers.
Of course, the Railers would hold the three-point record also individually. Jordan Nelson in 2011 made 23s in that tournament span, so he's the leader, 4 better than Josh Rafato over Glenwood in 2008.
Minute 10 to go. Railers with a 30-point advantage. Try to get it inside. Ball is tipped away. Another steal for the Railers as Gavin walks it into the front court. Over the corner to Fry. Gavin thought about the three, fakes, hands off to Garrett. Now to Perry. 50 seconds to go, third quarter.
And the Railers here against the man-to-man. Perry wants to fire from three.
A little bit long. Rebound comes down to Marcus Coleman. Up to Jenkins. Got up in the air, wasn't quite sure what to do with it. Found a teammate in Freeman. Left side, Freeman with 30 seconds to go in the third. Lincoln lead is 30. Jenkins three, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith. Goes up, blocked. That's no good.
Blocked by block.
And now you got to think Railers a hole for one with 17 seconds to go.
Yes, I would. We're up exactly 30.
So we need a three from, who do you think, Garrett or Perry? Perry, top of the key.
Look like
comes Garrett around the screen. Garrett, top of the key, three, in and out. Rebound comes down to Smith. Fires down court. That's where our third will end. At the end of three, it's Lincoln 42, Eisenhower 12. Back for the fourth in 60 seconds. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Reminder that Railer Basketball brought to you by Blades Hair and Nail Salon, Grau Incorporated, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, and Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital. Fourth quarter about to get started. Railers on the court. We have Fry, Isles, Perry, Bowers, and into the lineup for the first time we have David Biggs. So we've probably seen the last of Gavin. He finishes, we'll say, unless he gets back in there, with 16. Bowers hands to Biggs. Perry, top of the key. Hands over to Fry. Fry with the dribbles, picked it up top of the key, hands off to Garrett Isles. Garrett down the lane, the little left-hand scoop shot, that won't go down. Biggs tips it away, but it'll stay with Eisenhower.
Yeah, good try by Isles too, getting to the basket, just couldn't convert on that layup.
Little wardrobe housekeeping for the Railers.
And before, Eisenhower had some guys before the game started with some undershirts on that were white, which as long as they match the dominant color of your jersey, but they had something on them. Officials worry too much about that stuff, made them take the shirts off, and now Fry's got to do something different with his shorts. And
three was missed from the right side. Garrett Isles, another rebound for Lincoln. Right down the center of the court. Hands to Biggs. Biggs over to Fry. Fry brings it near side to Garrett Isles. Between the circle to Biggs. Right side to Bowers. Bowers down the lane, finds Biggs. Biggs has a little trouble hanging on to it, so he picks it back up, and Rails will reset everything. Bowers to a cutting Garrett Isles.
Pass.
Hands off to Biggs off the glass. Missed it.
Good try, though, by the Railers. Nice back cut, then a nice pass from Isles.
Down the lane, that's no good. Rebound by Freeman, and it won't go down, and Freeman goes down hard, but it was just blocked out of bounds by the Railers. So the Railers, again, the intensity not changing too much.
And the clock's not running. They must have decided not to do it in the tournament.
Jordan Perry will check out. Checking in for the Railers is Bryson Kirby. 6:30 to go in the contest. Railers up 42-12. Little floater, won't go down. Bowers the rebound for the Railers.
Yeah, good job by the Railers, too. Fry in there boxing out. Bowers going up high for the board.
Kirby over to Biggs. In the corner to Bowers. Baseline move, and foul is going to be whistled on Eisenhower.
Corey Farmer, the assist leader, actually tied with Jeff McChristy. Corey Farmer, class of 2003. He has the assist record tied with McChristy at 25 assists in the tournament.
Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Railers. More sponsors for Railer basketball include Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Reps Gym, and Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul. 6:05 to go in the contest. Railers throw it away, picked up by Eisenhower. Still stuck on the same score we were at the end of the third, 42-12, Railers on top. In the lane, the floater, this one will fall, and that is Smith. 42-14. Isles hands off to Fry, top of the key. Isaiah, a long three, and he hit it.
Yeah, Isaiah just looks more comfortable every time out, every time you see him. And I think a lot of that, too, is he's been playing halftime of the sophomore game and really asked to score a little more. And his scoring has picked up there, and it has resulted in better play and more confidence for the freshman here at the varsity level also.
Bowers with 8 here tonight. And that three that he just took was not right on the line. Freeman's three off the glass, no good. Garrett tracks down the rebound, kicks it over to Fry. Fry on the left side will set for the Railers to Bowers. Bowers kicks it over to Kirby. Biggs in the corner. Biggs will fire a three. Left it short. And I think Gavin talked him into that shot.
I don't think Biggs was going to shoot it until Gavin told him to, and I guess Biggsy wants to listen to Gavin, so he heard him from the bench.
Rebound comes down to Eisenhower. Nice job by Bowers and Biggs with the double team. Steps through it. Smith, no good. Fight for the rebound. Fry tries to grab it, but it's Smith who tracks it down to the corner for Eisenhower. 4:35 to go. It's 45-14. Railers on top. Down the lane, and a foul is going to be whistled out high. Foul will go against Fry. That'll be his first, 4th on the team. Checking in for the Railers, Drew Bacon. Also, Alex O'Donohue checking out Bowers and Biggs.
So it looks like out there, Jeff, we've got freshmen, 2 sophomores, and 2 juniors for the Railers.
Strong move up, and it'll go for Eisenhower, and another foul on the Railers. Basket is good from James Woodland. Foul on Bacon, his first. 45-16, free throw on the way, is good as well. 28-point lead for the Railers. Isles hands over to Fry. Back to Bacon. Left side now to Isles. Kirby. Isles makes a move down the lane in the corner. Bacon fakes the three. Then he tried to pass it and lost it. Kicks it over. Layup attempt won't go down. And OD just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Just couldn't get out of the way.
But he did a good job of hustling back. That was a steal for Eisenhower and a chance really to have an easy layup, but good hustle back by OD and not a bad foul.
45-12. Graves at the stripe. First free throw on the way is good. 45 18. And, you talked about winning the half. Right now, if you just looked at the second half, Railers lead 15-14.
And of course, the Railers have subbed. It probably wouldn't be that way if they kept our starters in. But, that's part of maybe something Eisenhower can grow on, something their coach can talk about after the game is, hey, we won the half, or we're with the half.
Bryson went down as he tried to dribble through, and a timeout taken by the Railers, just a 30. So we will keep it here to let you know some of the sponsors for Railer basketball include Jane's Hair Salon, Eaton Corporation, and we want to thank a new sponsor, the Citizens for Wanda Lee Rolfs, Ward 3 Alderman for the city of Lincoln. So another sponsor here for Railer basketball, so we want to thank those folks and all the sponsors of Lincoln basketball. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Josh, Lincoln on top 45-18, and really once they got out to that 14-2 lead at the end of one, it's felt pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it's been pretty easy pickings for the Railers tonight. So after having about a week and a day, 8 days off, it's nice to have the Railers get back in action and get an easy one, get back in game speed, because they're going to need it coming up.
KJ pulls up from 15 and hits.
Yeah, nice job by KJ Fry. Left-handed dribble from the wing right to the free throw line. A pull-up jump shot.
47-18, 3:40 left in our contest. Graves, the corner to Hale, inside, but Garrett took it away. But before Garrett could get the steal, I think they got O'Donohue with a foul with the body.
It looked like we already had the steal and we're going the other way before he called that one.
Bryson Kirby checks out. Nolan Hollinger into the lineup. It's one in bonus for Eisenhower. And Josh, for the first time this year, I think all the Railers have gotten in the game.
Nice, and a good start to it. A nice job by the Railers to get up to that lead. And as you said, give them a little break, because I'm sure they're going to be having a workout tomorrow and then back at it on Monday. As we travel to Rochester and play an early game. Lincoln takes on Jacksonville at Rochester at 5 p.m.
Graves three from the corner. That's no good. And are they going to get Hollinger, or are they going to get the foul on Woodland for...
Woodland. Yeah, push off.
Well, and you talk about Jacksonville, a team that looks like they're struggling right now. They lost last night to Rochester, but one of the conference losses the Railers have came at the hands of Jacksonville.
Yeah, boy, did they shoot it well that night.
So after the foul on Eisenhower, Hollinger on top to Bacon, now to Fry. 3 minutes to go. OD gets it over to Hollinger. Nolan thought about going baseline, instead picks up his dribble. Now he needs some help. Kick back out. Ball loose, picked up by Eisenhower. 3-on-1, they've got the numbers. Graves goes in. KJ gets run over. Blocking foul is going to be whistled on Lincoln.
Good job by the Railers of hustling back. Jeff, just looking through some of the tournament MVPs in the past, the Railers littered with a lot of those. Gavin Block, of course, in 2013. Jordan Nelson was the Classic Alternative MVP in 2011. Ben Brackney in 2010. Jordan Nelson again in 2009. Matt Schick, MVP of the 2007 tournament. So the Railers, about 6 of them so far.
You could win a lot of games with that team.
Yeah, boy. And we did.
Both free throws go down. It's now 47-20. Fry along the sideline, pass underneath to OD, kicks back out to Hollinger.
Nice catch by OD.
Bacon spots for three. Back rim, no. Rebound to Garrett Isles.
Hit it, Garrett.
Garrett gets his feet.
Yeah.
Got it to go down.
Yeah, good job by Garrett going in and getting an offensive rebound. He dribbled it out to the three-point line. Nobody guarded him, so why not fire it?
50-20.
Learned a little bit of that from his dad, although his dad, a great shooter in his day, but never had that three-point line.
You think about some of the greats that have played at Lincoln. What would they have done had they been able to play with the three-point line their entire career?
Yeah, you're exactly right. Boy, has it changed the game so much. I don't remember it much not having it in high school, but
Hollinger's three from the corner is good.
Yeah, Hollinger getting in the game, another sophomore. So the Railers, again, with 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a freshman Bacon out on the court.
53-20. Minute 45 left in this one. Long, high-arcing three. That's going to be no good, over the top of the backboard. And it'll go back to Lincoln. Bryson Kirby back in. Garrett Isles will take a seat. Garrett played some good minutes tonight.
Yeah, he did, and I think it's minutes that he's going to have to continue to play too as we get farther in this season, where the Railers, we haven't had a lot of those back-to-back tough conference nights, Jeff, where we play Friday, we play Saturday, and they're tough games. We're going to need him as Fry goes down and takes some punishment as he went down, but good job by KJ getting back up as blocking call fouled on the Panthers, but getting back to Isles, we're going to need minutes from him to get through that rugged season.
Bryson Kirby's three won't go down. High for the rebound. Eisenhower tipped out of bounds by O'Donohue, so we'll head the other way with 1:26 to go. Lincoln on top, 53-20.
Most points scored in a single game here in the tournament was 2011. That was 82 points by Lincoln against Jacksonville.
KJ with the steal, turned and tried to lay it up, had it blocked. Gets it out to Hullinger, now to O'Donohue.
Step up and shoot that, OD.
Bacon, hands over to Fry. KJ, open is Bacon in the corner for three. Shot it long, missed it. 1 minute, 60 seconds left in this one. Railers are going to move to 14-3 and improve to 5-2 in conference play.
The Railers will not beat their record of largest margin of victory. That was in 2014. Jeff, who was that against?
Rochester.
Nope. Throw some trivia at you.
Oh, no, I know who it was. It was Quincy Notre Dame.
You're right. Quincy Notre Dame in 2014. Last year, 69-16.
Whew.
The Railers were victorious. That's the largest margin of victory ever in the tournament.
Ball thrown out of bounds off the hands of Hullinger. So with 30 seconds to go.
Most three-point field goals in the tournament history, 16 by the Railers against Jacksonville in 2011.
Eisenhower works it into the front court. We're down to 20 seconds to go. Railers' best defensive effort of the season, holding no matter what Eisenhower does here. And then it's tipped away and stolen by Bryson. And so just we talk about defense, one final steal for the Railers. That'll put this one in the win column. Final score, Lincoln 53, Eisenhower 20. Railers improved to 14-3 on the season, 5-2 in the conference. Eisenhower drops to 5-11, 1-6 in Central State 8 play. Again, our final, Lincoln 53, Eisenhower 20. We'll be back with our post-game show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. We're joined now by Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, congratulations on the win. It seemed the layoff did the team good. They came out and got the early lead, and I think did probably one of the things you were looking for. Built that lead, got it to a point where you could get some of the guys some rest, because this is going to be a long week of basketball, and I know depth so far this season has been one of your concerns, but you did a good job getting that lead out to a big enough margin and got the win here tonight.
Yeah, I thought we played it, we had a week to prepare, and we spent a lot of time on tape and, kind of studying, because Eisenhower's scary. I mean, they got good athletes, and if you don't attack them and do the things that you're supposed to do, they can have a good basketball game. They've beaten Lanphier. Lanphier beat them by 1. So that tells you the capabilities that they have, and I thought our guys pretty much controlled the game and done a nice job of basically our game plan. We wanted to get them into a half court. We wanted to attack their 1-3-1 half court trap, and our guys done a nice job with it.
Yeah, Coach.
I guess if you said anything negative, we got to make layups.
Yeah.
I think we might miss 10 layups.
Yeah.
And those you got to score.
Yeah, and the ball movement was again good, and it was well balanced between 2s and 3s. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well from 3, but around 2s. And one thing we saw a lot more maybe tonight, Coach, and maybe that was because of the rest we got. The Railers really looked, or you guys looked to get out and push the basketball.
Well, we had some opportunities, and Hop just runs the floor so well, and I thought he had a good game other than missing a couple layups, but great passing, both interior, outside. It was a pretty good performance.
Coach, we always talk about how well the Railers seem to play when it comes to tournaments. I know with this being a round-robin type tournament, it's not you have to win to advance on. But the Railers now over the last 6 years plus tonight in this tournament are 30-1 in your last 31 games in this tournament. And does the team realize just how important these games are? Because this really is the stretch of the season that makes or breaks your chances at winning the conference.
Well, it's going to. I thought Chatham played very well tonight. I thought MacArthur in the fourth quarter, man, they came right at them. And, with Glenwood beating MacArthur, I think we have a 4-way tie now for first place. We've got 4 teams with 2 losses and 5-2. So it was an important game. We're just trying. One thing the kids, they rather play games.
Right.
And, I mean, you're in the stretch of the season that's just really can drag you down if you're not. This past week was a long week. We didn't practice until or we didn't play until Saturday. We had an extra day on top of no Tuesday game. So it was this is perfect for us. I mean, now we get prepare a day, play, prepare a day, play. So we'll find out whether we enjoy the moving from place to place to place. We'll be at Rochester on Monday, I believe, and we got to play Jacksonville there. And if we can't come out hungry for that one, after we stumbled our toes and, we got beat by that one, we got beat by Lanphier, we should be undefeated, in my opinion. But you got to play, and that's why you play the games.
Yeah, Coach, and some good guys getting off the bench, some guys getting some time off the bench and perform well, and something you may need, as you talked about, play Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then finally back at Roy S. It seems like we haven't been there for a month or better, and finally back on Saturday against a tough one. But as you said, the Chatham team really controlled the tempo against MacArthur. That'll be a big one Friday night. I think if you can come out of this tournament, any team comes out of this tournament 4-1, they got a real good shot of winning it.
Yeah, but we're wanting to play. This is the time of year you start putting it together for the stretch run, and it's important and good for us that hopefully we can get through Chatham. And well, we got a couple others. I mean, everybody's playing well. Rochester beat Jacksonville last night, so it's a tough go right now.
And if there's a team that could say that they're tired, it would be Rochester, because this week they've played the county tournament interspersed with starting this tournament, and then they're going to continue it on next week. They're in good football shape, so we can. Well,
okay.
We'll have to be ready for them too.
Yeah. We'll worry about them Wednesday. We have to worry about Jacksonville right now, and I think our guys are looking forward to that. And if we come out with intensity, I thought we played with some intensity tonight, and we had great ball movement, and we're a hard team to match up. We can put Gavin inside, we can put Gavin outside versus a half-court traps and things, and he's a hard person to trap because he's so tall and he sees over everybody. So I thought our execution was pretty good tonight.
One thing, too, about Rochester, Coach, is it back in the new gym now? Are they back playing there?
They're back in the new gym.
Railer fans will make sure they go to the new gym. They haven't been there for a couple of years, but finally it's back going.
Yes, I think they played about halfway through the year last year. They moved back in.
Coach, real quick, you talked about the intensity. You and the rest of the coaching staff, during pregame in the locker room and in that huddle just before you go out, do you always have kind of a sense of, or this is going to be a really good night intensity-wise, or we might be in trouble?
Yeah, no, you can get that feeling, and you try to also get the feeling of the other team as well, not just our group, but you try to get the feeling of them on how you want to attack them and whether you want to go get it or not. And our guys, they were ready. You could tell it tonight.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go. Congratulations on the win here tonight, and we'll see you. Let's see if I can get my map straight. We'll see you Monday in Rochester against Jacksonville.
Yep. You need a map to find it, or
at least remind me where I'm going.
All right, congratulations on the win. Safe trip back to Lincoln.
Okay, thank you.
Railers get the win here tonight, 53-20. We'll wrap it up in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Reps Gym, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town and Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Future Stars and Impact Studio Cheerleading and Tumbling, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, TCC Verizon Wireless, Timbercrest Veterinary Services, Blades Hair and Nail Salon LLC, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln College, Big R, Stacy Family Pharmacy, St. Clara's Manor, BB Milling Company, Eaton Corporation, James Hair Salon, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Idea Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, and Dr. Betsy Ulrich, Sugar Creek Orthodontics.